What is up, guys, and welcome to ProPokeBowl week 4. I'm pretty sure no, it's 3, right? Is it 3 or 4? Who knows? I think it's 3. Week 3. Going over the battle. I think by again the tone of my voice, you already know what happened. I actually don't know. Let's run over the sets first, and then get into the battles. So first off, we got the Orindo Berry, Seismitoad, Toxic Earthquake, Scald, Stealth Rocks with 240 in HP, 16 in attack, and max special defense with the Calm Nature. Next up, we got Aromatherapy with Elite Sea Synthesis, Hidden Power Ice, and Seed Flare. This thing is majorly just wool Zygarde at the ball. With 48 in HP, max defense, 144 in special defense, calm nature, and 64 in speed. Holding the leftovers. Then we got Drillger once again bringing the choice Scarfed Escadrille with the Mold Breaker, Earthquake, Iron Stealth and Rock Slide with 64 in HP, max attack, and 192 in speed. To actually the Pokemon that we need to. Then we got Purple Cuffman, nicknamed after one of my front office members. The rest of the Pokemon on the team don't actually have nicknames, I'm sorry. But they do have nicknames for the future battles, and inside this battle, you'll see a few of them that are on here that do have nicknames. Purple Cuffman with Defog, Earthquake, Toxic, and Roost with max defense, max HP, 4 in attack, and the Impish Nature with the immunity ability. Then we got Sylveon with Hyper Voice, Wish, Protect, and Heal Bell, holding the leftovers. Max HP, max special defense, with the Calm Nature, warning a lot of special defense Pokemon, as you can see, with the 4 in special attack. Then we got Hitmonchan here with the Iron Fist ability, with the Assault Vest, Earthquake, Drain Punch, Mach Punch, and Rapid Spin, with a max attack, a max special defense, with the Adamant Nature. We got Choice, Scarfed, Tyrant, you can see my mouse, how you doing? With the Head Smash, Earthquake, Iron Hit, and Ice Fang, with max attack, max speed, with the Jolly Nature. Then we got Incineroar here with the Life Orb, Earthquake, U-Turn, Rain Punch, and Flare Blitz. Max attack, max HP with the 4 in special defense. As you can see, some of these sets I made, and I just used the suggested spread. For example, right here, suggested spread, you know. Then we got Mega Manectric with the without Mega Evolving has the Lightning Rod ability, so that's good for Galvantula. I don't actually remember what other electric types he had on his team, but I did remember. It was something like a Thunderbolt, Nidoqueen, or Charge Charisma, things like that. Pokemon with electric type attacks. Full Sword, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, and Agent Power. After Mega Evolving, I have the ability Intimidate, so I can lower those attack stats. Max speed, max special attack with the timid nature. Before I actually, just when I got on a call with one of my front office members, I actually was like, why do you have the max speed in your Manectric? You don't need max speed. You're just outspeeding Mega Absol. You don't need a outspeed choice scarfers. So yeah. I could have probably take away some of that, but I already published it. Then we got Miltank here with the leftovers, 6 fat ability with a max HP, max special defense, the calm nature. We got a lot of calm natures out here. This is the calm week 3. Stealth Seismitos, Miltank, and Toxic with the ability Thick Fat. Then we got Electrode here. Electrode is actually a Pokemon that I'm really excited to make this set with the Reflect, Light Screen, Taunt, and Volt Switch with the Static ability, holding the Light Clay with 152 in HP, with a max special attack, 104 to outspeed, Mega Absol, the fastest Pokemon on the Pacific team. And it's basically just a good Volt Switcher to set up those Reflect and Light Screens. So that is the team. Now let's get into the first round of the battle. Right here, I was really nervous going into this battle. I knew that Seismitoad needed to stay alive to knock out Nidoqueen, Alomola with Toxic, and was still Toxicking the Togekiss and maybe the Gligar, Toxicking the Togekiss, or the Zygarde. Also being able to vote switch out. I really wanted that, but they do have 2 ground types now. So let's start off the battle. Wheelie with the Escadrille because it is a choice craft and it can outspeed everything other than a Dragon and Zygarde. With the EQ, does a ton of damage. He gets the Giga Drain off, gets a little bit of HP back. Gets about 35%. No, it gets a few. I don't know how much. I switch into my Mega Manectric. He switches out into the Olimar, then back into the Nidoqueen. I feel for the HP ice. Then we find out that this Nidoqueen is Assault Vested. He goes for the Ice Beam. I'm pretty sure he's Assault Vested. I go into Water Type. I go for the Rocks. I miss the Toxic, which is really big right there, I think. Because this Olimar goes in right now. Goes the Toxic on my Voltman. I go back to my Escadrille, thinking that he would switch out. What he doesn't. I go for the EQ. He does the Skull, and he gets a burn. You really gotta do this to me, man. Then I switch out into my Seismitoad because I have the water absorbability. It can only really toxic me. And I do find out that this moveset was Wish, Protect, Scald, and some other toxic. Yep, it was toxic. Then he switches out into his Cresselia. I think I go for another toxic. Getting the toxic damage below down on my Seismitoad. I get the Intimidate off on the Cresselia. He goes for the Giga Drain, and he switches out the Nidoqueen. Sorry, my commentary is not the best. I go for the Flamethrower, maybe get a burn or something. I switch out into my Seismitoad, take up a Ice Beam doing 16%, but then the Toxic Damages will leave me down. He goes into Olomola. I go for the EQ, doing some tiny bit of damage. Still getting Toxic down on me. I needed this Toxic right here, so I was like, I'm sacking Water Type for the Toxic. It's worth it. I go to my Sylveon. He switches out into his Nidoqueen. I go for a Wish. He gets his Wish off into the Nidoqueen. I want to Wish up my Rilda, but he actually makes the Earth Power play and not the Sludge Wave. I go for the save where I know that this game is basically over right now because it is an Assault Vested Nidoqueen and only Gligar can go in. But I did get a special defense jump, so that was what I was hoping for. I go into Mega Manectric. I'm right here. I don't know if Gligar would outspeed or not, and I do actually find out later in the game that Gligar does outspeed the Nidoqueen and is able to knock it out. He goes to its Mega Absol and goes for the knockoff, knocking off my Eviolite and Earthquake, doing a good amount of damage. But we do find out that he does have the Ice Beam. Then I switch in to my only Pokemon left, and then I go for the Wish. Then he goes for Player Rough, doing a lot of damage. Then we go for Hyper Wave, knock off the Absol. But now we'll get that Wish HP back, and here is a play that I wished I would have went for the Protect, but I knew it was over because we do find out that Rosalia does have Sludge Wave. Sludge Bomb, but if I did go for the Protect right here, I still would have lived TikTok on Rage, being able to go for maybe a double Protect or go for a Wish, maybe live 1,000 hours, I don't know. I don't know what his full set was. But now let's head over to round 2. I switched. Okay, we need to. We understand this, but we need to go to the first round. Okay, so I switched out Shaman for Miltank, and I switched out Gligar for Tyrantrum, because meaning that we have double choice Scarfus now, Tyrantrum and Escadrille, and now we have a good defensive wall in Miltank to handle the Roselia, just whittling it down, because I didn't know if it has synthesis or not, so I just supposed that it would be good. So those were the changes that we made. We're going to make it dark for me. It doesn't change for you guys. He leads with the Roselia again. I lead with the Miltank. This time I set up my rocks. He goes for the spikes. I go for the Seismic Toss. These spikes actually do make a difference late game, actually. I just keep going for Seismic Toss because it is my best play. Does a good amount to the Togekiss, counting the rocks damage as well. He gets leftovers up. I switch out into my Seismitoad because it is my best switching right now. Because I know if I went for Manectric, he would switch down to one of his ground types, and it'd be a whole scenario. I go for the Earthquake, predicting the Nidoqueen, because I would think that he'll think I would go for Toxic. I switch out into my Tyrantrum because I know that I can eat this up. Here's some Blaze Step, and I miss the head smash, and he misses the ear slash. Then I knock out this Togekiss with the head smash. Then he goes to the Olomola. I go into my Seismitoad because Seismitoad is my best countered Olomola. He goes to the Roselia. I go for the Toxic. There's a bunch of plays going like if he's going to wish, do I go for Earthquake, do I go for Toxic, so we knew he's going to wish into the Roselia. He goes for the Spikes, I go for the Seismitoss, getting off Aiden again at 32%. Then he goes to Fledgmon and gets the Poison. Now whittling down my Miltank with the Poison damage. I go to my Escadrille and get the Molten Breaker off. It doesn't really matter, at least I don't think. He goes for the Sludge Bomb, I'm immune. He goes to the Alola. I go for the Earthquake, goes about 30%. I go to the Sylveon, and I think I click the Heal Bow or the Wish. He goes for the Toxic. I go for the Wish, and I think now I wish into Tyrantrum. No, I stay in. I go for Heal Bow, and I get the Wish on a Blue Lady. But now he's like, I'm just gonna keep toxicking you. I don't care. So I just go for another wish, and now I do make the play into my Seismitoad to heal up the Seismitoad because I know that I need it alive to be able to take down a few like the Nidoqueen and the Alomola, to be able to toxic the Alomola and be able to Earthquake the Nidoqueen. I switch out into my Voltman, go for the Volt Switch now, but you know he's immune. Switch out into my Seismitoad from the Nidoqueen. He goes for the Earth Power and the Toxic damage does whittle me down as well. He switches out into Roselia, and we go for the Earthquake, dealing off 35% damage, with still sacking off our Seismitoad. We go into Drillbait, he switches out into the Alola. I go for the Earthquake, get a critical hit Earthquake, doing 41%. Then I go for a regular Earthquake, get 26%. He goes for the Wish. I switch out into my Sylveon. He goes for the Scald. Gets his Wish left over. Just keep happening with poison damage. We both double Wish, which is just crazy that we double wishes. I think I go for either switching out or switch out. Heal up my Miltank because I do think that Miltank is a good part of the team right now in the bulky scenario. I go for the Seismitoss. He goes for the Spikes. He switches out into the Alomola. I go for the Seismitoss, getting off 19% of damage. I think right now I go for the Toxic. He actually protects, and I go for the Toxic. He protecting my Toxic. Then he switches out into my Zygarde, and I make the play to go for the Seismitoss. And now this is when he starts trying to set me up. So I'm just like, I know you're going to have Z-move. I'm just going to Milk Drink or Z-move up and not die. And then he goes to the Dragon Dance. I go for the Toxic and I miss. And then he goes for the Dragon Dance. I go for the Toxic now. I was bleeding that he wasn't Lum, even though I just saw that he was Z-move. He goes for the 1,000 Arrows and I go for the Seismitoss. Here's where I sack off my Miltank. This match is still going. Yes, it is. I am a good player. I switch out, and I think a lot of people were not expecting me to actually play this girl against Ivan. And the plays that I was making. He had 15 seconds left. I switch out to my Tyrantrum. He goes to Roselia. And this is where shit goes down. I go for a haze smash and I miss. At this moment, I was swearing. He goes for a good run, and I miss again. I was still swearing at this moment. Then I hit the last one, and it didn't even kill. So, let's just say, okay, let's go back in the turns, okay? Missed the first one. Okay, if I hit that first one, okay, where is this going? Didn't see anything, It was like 38 or something. Nope, it was more. Bam, first one, miss. If I didn't miss that first one, and the second one, this Roselia would be dead, and my HP would be about, there's one, there's two, my HP would be this. My HP would be 56%, and I would be able to sweep this team unless that Absol had Sucker Punch. Unless that Absol had Sucker Punch, then I would still like switch out and stuff. Actually, yeah. Oh my gosh, why did my mom have to come in while I was recording? So, what was I saying? If I had the first one, bam, I would have been 56%, unless that Mega Absol had Sucker Punch, which if I thought that, then I would have switched out to most likely the Sylveon or the Escadrille. But, other than that, I just go in with head smashes, like Nidoqueen. If Nidoqueen switched in after this, I would have went Voltman, sacked them off, went into Escadrille, Choice Scarf, Earthquake. You don't have Togekiss anymore. Like, this was BS. So yeah, I had the final one. He knocks out my Tyrantrum, and now I know, like, I'm not beating the Olamola without the Tyrantrum, because Tyrantrum hit smash from the calc that I did, a defensive Olamola, got two-shotted by my Tyrantrum's hit smashes. I don't know what his set was though. Switching to my Escadrille you can just watch this for yourself now. you know what happens. I do this. I do this for a while, just make plays and lose, because of BS. You'll actually see in the chat, I'm just like, forfeit, you ain't real. Because, like, I would have won unless that Absol had Sucker Punch and he would have made my predictions of switching out and etc. etc. It was basically made for me to win. But he takes the 2-0 victory over us. And I'm hoping to come back next week, but freaking down to Tyrantrum's head smash and miss. Why? Why do you need to miss your head smashes? Like, you missed that Toxic in the first game, which I think would have made a difference. I don't know, though. And then you missed 2 head smashes in a row, and that one that you missed the Togekiss, but I don't know how much that actually meant. As far as damage on the Tyrantrum, but just damage. The one that we traded. But that is ProPokeBowl Week 3 versus the Manchester Manectric, who is actually one of the best players in the league. So I'm glad that people were like, that Mitch was like, this match is still going. Yeah, Tyler's in the game. Tyler is in the game. Okay, I suppose, like, we still don't have a great score. We won the first week that we did, which is week 2. We won that with 2-0 winning both rounds. Then we lost 2-0, where I still think BS on the head smash. But I still think losing, just getting this battle out the way, we just need to deal with, I believe, that the other best players in this league is, not counting the Manchester Manectric, so we already versed them. The other ones that we need to verse is Mitch, Diego, and Sharking. And then we're basically, hopefully from then on, we can start 1-1 and 2-0 people. I'm hoping to 1-1 Sharking next week. Well, at least, because I know that Sharking is good from the preseason, okay? Like, because back then I was at my prime, and I don't know where he was at, but back then I was at my prime in the preseason. In my opinion, in competitive Pokemon, I was in my prime. And I bet Sharking because of freaking paralyzation from a static Zapdos. To a Feraligatr. So, hoping to come back and actually prove myself against Sharking and at least go 1-1 with him. I have no faith in beating Mitch. No faith in beating Mitch and Diego, but I'm still gonna try, Anything can happen. It's Pokemon. He could miss Diego and Mitch could miss their attacks and their toxics. And then we win. I don't know. Stuff can happen in Pokemon. Lots of stuff can happen in Pokemon. So, hope you guys enjoyed week 3. If you did, make sure to smash that like button on the video. And if you were, like, first time seeing the ProPokeBowl on my channel, go check out, like, the ProPokeBowl Twitter. Well, not the ProPokeBowl Twitter, but I don't think they have a Twitter. But ProPokeNoob's Twitter, he'll post whenever he goes live on ProPokeBowl and other things that he goes live on. You can also go check out ProPokeNoob's YouTube channel and the other stuff. The other stuff. What does that mean? I don't know. Where is the logo? Looks like the logo's not here anymore. I can't find it. Where is the logo? Oh, here's the logo. I don't know, it wasn't here before. Go check out in the description below so you can check out who made this fantastic ProPokeBowl logo. And see you guys in the next video. Peace. And also tell me if you guys would like the team builders in separate videos. Like, let's say, the day that this video is being posted. The day that I do the battle, which is, by the time I'm recording this, just today. But by the time you guys are seeing this, it was yesterday. But would you guys like the team builders to be uploaded on the day that I battle? And then these videos of going over round 1 and 2 be on, like, a day or 2 after I upload the team builder. I don't know, because we can really just... working to, like, ProPokeBowl along with the other stuff. Chicken Ugly Season 3 is coming back, so I'm still going to work on that. Way more confident in this, because there's, like, one person that I feel I could lose to. Like, with straight plays, like, I could lose by hacks and stuff, but by straight plays, I think I could only lose to either, okay, 2, Wormpal and Jack, if we're in serious. But I don't actually know some of the new coaches in there, so, yeah. I've just been going through talking about shit. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you didn't shot again, smash the like button and also subscribe to all of the links in the description, or follow the things in the description, either way. I know we had some hacks with the hit smashes, but it was still a GG anyways. And see you guys in the next video. Peace!